Hey guys, welcome back to my home. So I'm really happy today because spring is almost here and I'm ready to decorate my house for spring/Easter. And I have a few cute new decorations that I picked up. You guys might have seen my spring shopping day where I went to the garden center and Target. And I also picked up a few things at Walmart, but most of the things I have are going to be things that I've had for a little while. And I'm just going to go ahead, wipe off the shelves, get things tidied up and redecorate for spring, and I wanted you to come along with me. So let's turn around and see what we have here. So I have my Valentine's things still out. I am going to keep this up, I think, just because I have loved it so much. It's made me so happy to have that pop of pink. And then out here, I have some spring stuff that I've gotten out, but let's kind of show you what I had out here for Valentine's Day. I had this garland. I've taken a few of the hearts down that were in there, but I'm going to get all my winter stuff off my shelves and make them more bright and springy. But here they are close up. There's still a little bit of just wintry things. Like I said, I'm ready to make it fun for spring. So we're gonna take this down, most of it. As you can see, I forgot that Christmas sign still up there. So that is definitely coming down. And let me show you a few other rooms that I'm gonna add a little bit of spring touch to. I'll spruce this up. This is the hardest part for me. I'm not really good at decorating tables, but I'm gonna try to make it cute. I have just some pine boughs that I'm gonna get rid of. Love them in winter time though. And then some hearts that I'm gonna change out for some fun spring stuff. We'll see what I come up with this time. Then I'm gonna decorate my hearth room. I'm gonna take all that down and just put some fun kind of clean lined things. And look how beautiful my geranium is. This is the Maverick Pink geranium and it's so happy. I have been so impressed with this. I had about like 5 or 6 blooms in January, February, and then it just exploded this month. Of course, because it's getting a lot of sunlight and it's warming up, and it has just brought me happiness. I will have a geranium overwintered in my home every year from here on out if I can help it. And then this is starting to bloom too. This one didn't bloom all winter for me. This is just the Costco one that I had picked up. It's a beautiful red. I'll plant these back outside once it warms up, but I'm happy that it's starting to bloom out for me because it hasn't been. But I'm kind of excited to get them off of here and get them outside, hopefully in a couple months or a month and a half or so, just because I like these windows opened up and I feel like it's just really congested and I'm ready to just let all the light in. But they really have been so nice. I'm going to take out these. These have just bloomed and bloomed and bloomed, but it's time to get rid of those. So I'll clean those up, make this all look like spring, and change out some pillows on these couches and that couch over there. I also have my hutch here where I have some Valentine dishes. So I'll switch that out to more Eastery. And then let's check out the laundry room. I'll probably just do a few things in the pantry. Not too much though. It really doesn't need much. I do need to take this Christmas tree out though. But other than that, it's pretty much ready for spring. Don't do too much in there. And then I'll come and make this room a little bit happier. Eventually I'll get some pictures on the wall here maybe. I don't know, it's kind of a tight bathroom. Might not. I need to get this rug out of here, get something else, and switch out this maybe, or maybe I'll leave it. I don't know. Looks kind of nice, but I do need to clean in here for sure. I've got some laundry going right now, but we'll see how much I do in here. I did just come in and take out all my Christmas stuff and just put that picture back up. I just like the pop of the black and white. It's time to take this tree out. I'll put a cute flowering pot in here to make it more like spring. So I won't be doing too much in this room. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I've got a bin out here and I'm gonna take down all my winter stuff, and it feels so good. Okay, there we go, all done. A day later and a couple outfit changes later, and it feels good. I did quite a bit of spring cleaning. I didn't film a lot of it, but I did a lot of vacuuming and sweeping and dusting, and it just feels really nice. And it feels good to have this plant front and center and open up that window a little bit. It's just so happy, and it definitely makes me feel like spring. That's gonna go back outside when I'm done with it here. I rearranged a few other things. I brought this plant in because it had a little different color foliage on it, and I swapped it for the one in my bathroom. This looks good. I kept it pretty simple. I kind of like things simple, and so I have a plant and a picture and a couple bunnies up there, and you'll notice that I like bunnies in Easter. In Christmas, it's trees. For Easter, it's bunnies. And for the fall, it's pumpkins. So anyway, got some new fresh pillows. These are from Target. I've had these blue ones for a while, but it looks like they have them back in stock now. But I really liked these. They were pretty neutral. I'll be able to keep them out all summer, and they're nice and bright and fresh. And I have a few of these in my house already, and I love them. And I grabbed a couple more to put on my couches, and it turned out pretty cozy. Otherwise, I just used some of the pillows that I already had. So that's always nice to do too. I don't always like to buy a ton of stuff. So the hearth room's all ready to go, and the window washer should be coming in the next month or two, and that'll be really nice to have those windows all clean. But as you can see, we're having snow again this weekend. We go from spring to snow, spring to snow. That's pretty typical for Utah. Piper, are you waiting to go outside? Okay, I'll let you out. And then over here, my shelves are done, I think. I have even moved things since I recorded that, and it looked a little unbalanced and a little heavy. I need to work on my shelf skills, but I feel like I'm getting a little better. But I wanted to incorporate the bunnies, and I'll kind of put more structure once I get the bunnies gone and Easter's gone. This console table, I put some fun gardening books that I love, a little flower and a candle and some bunnies and some coasters. And then I just kept these pillows on that I've had all winter. I really love them. My blanket ladder's kind of fresh for spring, and I love this blanket that I picked up at Walmart. I think it's so cute for Easter. I love these little cotton plants in the springtime, and I found this cute basket at Target in the dollar section, and I thought it was super cute. So that's that. And then here's a closer look at my shelves. I got some fun pictures in there, a few new picture frames that I picked up from a garden center recently, and I love this little basket with the faux flowers. And I just added, you know, some greenery. Nothing too exciting. I like little birds in the summer and the spring also. And just ignore that cable up there. We just recently put in a new antenna. And then some more spring fun things. I need to put some pictures in some frames and change a few things out. This one's kind of fun though. I found this old picture of my husband and I. Our engagement photos were such babies, but that's so cute. So I stuck that there. And those picture frames I just picked up at the garden center. So anytime I see white bunnies or black bunnies, I pick them up, and I just think they're so cute. Same mix of pillows for here, which is fun, light and bright, and I'm still just loving the blue, and I have them. So I'm just using them, but not too much has changed here. And I didn't do too much on the entryway. Let's get a closer look at the entryway. These Easter bunnies I picked up at Pottery Barn, and they're gonna go on my front porch, but for right now I am sticking them there. They're so cute, kind of in the little jungle of the plant I have here. I want to put a nice little rack or something there for when people come to hang up coats. But I don't know, I don't get around to doing a lot of that kind of wall decorating. So someday I'll figure that out, but not too much has changed here. I'll link this rug down below. I have just loved it so much. It's so cute. I wanted to keep this centerpiece, this doable, simple, and so I just put some moss down here, and I really like the deep green of it against these white flowers that I've had for a while, and these little round balls that I've picked up over the years. And so nothing really new in here except for these little eggs. I wanted to keep it all neutral. I don't like bright, colorful eggs. And so, yeah. That's what I have there. And then this area looks nice and fresh too. I moved my plant out of the pantry over here. I love this little plant lamp that I have here. I have a grow light in it. I added some Amazon twigs over here. Love this tall black vase. And then I just kind of moved things around. I put some flowers in this bowl and tucked it down underneath to bring a pop of pink. And I love these candlesticks from Walmart. They're so cute. Love the pink color on them. I just put these eggs in this little container here. These are so cute. I got these at a local boutique. I don't know if you saw that video. And then I've been knitting little animals, you guys. It's so fun. And so I had to stick my little Easter bunny out here. I haven't finished sewing the mouth on her, but oh, I just love her so much. Love knitting, one of my favorite hobbies. So I had to show it off on my table here. It goes perfect for Easter, so I think that's so cute. I didn't do too much to the kitchen. I just added a pop of pink, which is really nice. I wish I would have had a smaller vase here, but it looks fine. I just think it would have looked a little better if it was a little bit lower. And then I found these at the grocery store the other day, these cute salt and pepper shakers. I like to switch mine out for the different holidays, so that's fun for there too. And then over here, I left my peony and my orchid. I moved from my hearth room because it's getting ready to bloom for the second time. I'm so excited. The first time I've been able to keep an orchid alive enough to bloom again, and it's just been beautiful. I kept it over here because it doesn't like natural light and the blooms won't last as long, and then I can remember every week to just water it a little bit. And it's been pretty happy. And in the front, I just have a little black bird that I'll show you here in a second. I like to switch out my Meyers soaps. I usually pick them up at Target. They're fun. The colors are fun and bright, and they smell so good. And then I just put in some fresh green towels. Love sage green so much. So not anything too exciting over here. And then my pantry, a couple things that I like. I picked this up at the garden center, and you can cut flowers in here, and I just thought that's really cute, so I'd like to keep that in here. And then another thing that I think are really cute are these little, I don't know, plant picks, I guess you would call them, that Target sells. So I just stuck the little birdie in there, and then I just put a cute little bunny over here. Nothing else in this area. Again, keeping it pretty simple. I also didn't go too crazy in the bathroom. I just switched out my rug. I probably need to get a new one because this one's getting kind of dirty, and I'm a little bit nervous to wash it. It's a Jew rug, but we'll see. I might have to look online how to do that. But I like these towels from Target. They have a little blue stripe, which is pretty simple, and the color matches my wall. And then over here, I didn't really do anything different. My nice toilet kept this the same for now. And then in the laundry room, I put a really fun, bright towel, and then I didn't like it. It was too busy for me. I'm just really craving like simple things. Even this soap's a little bright for me, but it's fun. And I love lemon scent, and this is the Daisy Meyers scent. And then just this little plant on a riser. I stuck a cute little pink plant up there just for a little pop of color. And not much else in here going on. Love these jars so much. I got them from McGee & Co. I don't know if they have them anymore, but they're one of my favorite things in my laundry room that I have. And then here I switched out all the winter things, and I just put some fun florals in here. I love these cement apple and pear that I have that I stuck there. This pop of blue, and then some little birdies here that are cute. So just made it fun for spring. And then my hutch right here. I love these dishes. They're my Kate Spade dishes that I got at Home Goods, and they're just my favorites. They don't really match this. I kind of don't like this so much anymore. I like these other bunnies, but I think I'll probably get rid of that and just try to find some bunnies that match. But I do like having different seasonal things in this cupboard here. It just makes it really fun and super cute. So thank you so much for joining me. That was fun. I'm a little tired. That always wears me out, but I'm glad to have it done and behind me, and I got it done before Easter, so that's great news. I'll try to link the products down below that are available now, but I hope you guys enjoyed that, coming with me and decorating, and we will see you in my next video. Bye guys.